StarGrid Battle Tactics. Choose your character. Vitality Beauty Corn, Samurai BZ, Space Emperor Trump. Killbots, engage! Fight for supremacy!
OFW is an overseas Filipino worker, so it's common for Filipinos to work abroad because the salary is higher there, like times 10. Everyone's dream is to work abroad, just so they can have money to provide for their families. I'm an MFW, I'm a metaverse Filipino worker. I just want to travel all over the world, but I don't want to work abroad.
MFW Caravan Davao!
Welcome to MFW Davao!
This is a movement that champions innovation, opportunity, and empowerment to every Filipino in the digital age.
MFW Caravan CDO, padulong namin!
Actually guys, the beauty of being an MFW is pwede mong mabalance yung mga personal responsibilities mo, like being a student, mom, or kung ano pa yan, to earning opportunities. So it doesn't limit you.
Upskilling. So, kasi dito, kaya ginagawa natin yung Metaverse Filipino Worker Caravan to really show you guys ano yung mga opportunity, ano ba yung mga oportunidad na meron dito sa space.
Welcome MFW Davao!
Ginagawa natin sa YGG, we want to prove na your time is valuable, no? And in the process, nag-enjoy na kayo, nag-earn pa kayo.
Thank you, YGG, for gathering participants here today. and bringing the caravan to Davao, showcasing games, bringing global digital opportunities, and limitless possibilities to our city and our region.
Daghang salamat MFW Davao!
Daghang salamat MFW Davao.
Daghang salamat MFW Davao!
Step beyond tradition with a drop of magic. Clash in epic battles where magic reshapes strategy. Unleash spells to transform the game. Attack! Defend! Trick! Master them all! Ready to duel in the realm of magic?
StarGrid Battle Tactics. Choose your character. Vitality Beauty Core. Samurai BZ. Space Emperor Trump. Killbots, engage! Fight for supremacy!
OFW is an overseas Filipino worker, so it's common for Filipinos to work abroad because the salary is higher there, like times 10. Everyone's dream is to work abroad, just so they can have money to provide for their families. I'm an MFW. I'm a metaverse Filipino worker. I just want to travel all over the world, but I don't want to work abroad.
Choose your character. Vitality Beauty Corn. Samurai BZ. Space Emperor Trump. Killbots, engage! Fight for supremacy!
Hey, everyone! Welcome to our event for tonight. This is the YGG Hangouts X Star Grid Battle. This is your host, 30 and Beebs. I know 30 is very excited for tonight. Spectrum.
Yes, I am. Thank you for that, Bill, for that high energy, for waking me up.
Let's go!
I was still trying to read something here at the background, but yeah. So, GM everyone, clear your schedule and charge your phones and your laptops just in case, because something stellar is about to drop. You heard it right. So we have another game, which is the game of bibs, as we call it.
The game of me? What? The game is for that game is for me for sure.
Yes, all right. But of course, a newly dropped game called StarGrid is almost here. So this game is launching on the 22nd of May. So tonight, we've got some exclusive looks and alphas.
Yes, for sure,
for
for
you
sure.
guys.
And we're talking about deep space, intense battles, and maybe even a shot at becoming a space god, you know. And but before we all get cosmic, before we do that, before we get the discussions for the Star Grid battle, let's do an announcement for the YGG Pilipinas this week, Spectrum.
Yes, we have a long list of
Yes, we do have a lot of events coming in for this week.
Yeah, so bear with us. So of course, number one, we do have our Star Grid form. Okay, so we have a Star Grid Galaxy pre-registration right now. We will face the form for your whitelist, I would say. Yeah, so if you're ready and you want to join another game, please register now. Ayan. And of course, scheduled for this week's show, we do have our Together Replay featuring StarGrid tomorrow and Anichas. That's 9 p.m. Tuesday, May 20th. And of course, we do have our Crypto Fiesta on Thursday. That's 8 p.m. And every Friday, we do have our Together We Learn at 8 p.m. All right. So again, also, YGG Pilipinas exclusive quest alerts. Okay, so for our questers, let's go. So get ready for the StarGrid Special Access Protocol. So it is a limited time quest just for YGG Pilipinas. Right. So
a specific quest. Wow.
Yes, for all of us here right now on stream, of course. So pre-register now. So the website would be stargrid.ar.io. So don't worry, we will paste that here on our Discord. So connect your EVM wallet, submit your wallet to complete the quest, and for free rank matches as an early access bonus. Okay, but just make it two.
Okay.
One for
I think our special guest will give me like another +5 free rank matches.
We'll ask him later.
I'm just kidding. All right.
And then, so we will choose 10 lucky winners via raffle draw. You'll earn 100 Gcash each, or 100 peso Gcash in-game token.
Yes.
Wow! Right. So, of course, if you want more, we do have early access plus free matches and, of course, raffle draws. Okay. So, uh, don't wait. All right. So, please complete the registration right now. So, we have two. Okay. One for the registration form or our
Yeah.
form, and then the second one would be registration to the website. Okay,
Yep,
just to be
and
clear.
I'm seeing our marshals here dropping the instructions for you guys to follow. Just follow the steps here. We have 6 easy steps for you guys. Shout outs to our members, to our early birds who come here and already pre-registered on our quest for tonight. Shout out to Ikigai, to Algigs, to Coco Jam, and to other members as well. Okay.
Right. Yes. Shout out to you guys. Thank you again for helping the community as always. And of course, we still have the NHS Jumbo raffle draw. Okay. So just sign up to the YGG Pilipinas link. Log in your Google email, screenshot your profile or account, NHS profile and account, paste your screenshot in the NHS FB group and tag 3 friends. Okay, so first raffle starts when we hit the 150 sign-ups. So please recruit any chess lovers out there. Okay, and of course for our new user sign-ups. Okay, he or she must be a member of the NHS Filipinas FB group, right? And of course, if you need your crypto wallet, okay, so we still have our super secure wallet, which is Solflare. Okay, so your Solflare partner for securing your funds, download the Solflare wallet using the YGG Pilipinas link. Tapos explore everything. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And last more, of course, we still
Oh.
have. I apologize. One more. Okay. Like and share, of course, our live stream in Facebook and send your screenshot sa Discord or our Discord server. Use the hashtag Hangouts X StarGrid and hashtag StarGrid pre-launch. Okay, so we have 10 lucky winners of another 100 peso Gcash each. There you go. Woo!
All right. So guys, again, this game is the Star Grid Battle or Star Grid itself. I saw their trailer earlier. I saw some very familiar faces as well. If you watch the trailer, guys, it's very hilarious if you saw that one, and maybe we could ask our very special guest what's the meaning behind that one, or what's the reason of that characters as well. And if you have some questions about the Star Grid itself, if you have some questions about our special guest as well, or for their team, don't hesitate to drop it here on our event chat. Just type the special hashtag to filter out your questions as well. So, guys, we already asked our special guest if you could ask some very technical questions. If you could find the very or like the hardest question you got, drop it here. We are proud to answer that question for you guys. So Spectrum, I think we could now introduce our special guest.
Yes, let's start with the introduction. So he is one of the brains of this game, and of course, joining us tonight, David. Okay, the man behind the curtain, and of course, the cosmic chaos at StarGrid. David, come on our virtual stage.
Let's go, David.
Whoa, what's up, everybody? Really, really happy to be here tonight. Thanks for having me.
Yes, all right. So of course, welcome to the YGG Pilipinas Hangouts X StarGrid. So yeah, I'm sure our community is very excited to hear from you. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your role in building this beast of a game?
Yeah, of course. So my name is David Kong. I am the co-founder of StarGrid Battle Tactics. This is a 1v1 tactical game that we've been designing for the past 7 months. It's fully on chain. It's built on Arweave and Arweave's layer 2 network called AO. It's a very new network, but basically it's a fully on-chain game. And yeah, I'm the game designer. Also, like I do the marketing and the BD and various other things. But yeah, really excited to share with you guys about the game tonight.
Wow. Wait. This is my first time hearing the background of David. I just thought I just thought David is just like the co-founder and then as well the designer as well, because we've discussed it earlier, right? But man, David Kong is really doing all of those things just to build this game. David, I just want to ask some a very easy question. How many teams do you have? Because you have a lot of tasks for a one man.
Oh yeah, I have one co-founder. He's our CTO, lead developer. His name is Simone Amico. He's based in Italy.
Shout out to you
And,
guys.
shout out we have a great community manager. His name is El Tio, and I think he's going to be joining you guys for Crypto Fiesta later on this week. So it's three of us, and then we have a team of 5 artists that are based in Ukraine. And yeah, so just with our team, we've been working on this for like 7 months.
Oh my god!
Wow, just 7 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Man,
around November last year, I'd
Yeah.
say. October.
Yeah, and this is something I really do love about how their team. Even though they're just they just have a limited time, just 7 months. They already building their game close to their open beta, or yeah, their open beta, right? And yeah, I know, guys, there's a lot of things we will discuss later on. So, guys, if you have some questions about the game, drop it here on our Discord. We are happy to answer all of your questions as well. And yeah, man, those teams, I salute to the team for grinding those 7 months just to build this wonderful game. I saw a lot of familiar faces in the trailer, so maybe we could discuss it later on. But before we proceed on our discussions or like a little hangouts on about the game, maybe we could have an icebreaker just to fire up the discussions earlier. So okay, so let's warm up a little icebreaker, David. So imagine you're building your own elite Stargate squad. So I also want to ask a spectrum about here. 30 on here one on here. So imagine you're building your own elite Stargrid squad. Okay, so this is a hint already. So Stargrid has a squad type of game. All right. So what would you name your galactic team, and what vibe would they give off?
I think for me, I would have to go with like the StarGrid elephants, just because like yeah, the elephants are like a mascot for Arweave. Like we all identify. Well, you know, basically we gotta just represent our crew, right? The OG elephant crew. And the vibe would be like not too aggressive, but like we know we're good, like we know we're powerful, so like we don't need to be too aggressive. We'll just be there, we'll be good, and you guys can deal with it. That's the vibe.
I love that one. That's basically like an symbol for the team itself. So yeah, that's really a good answer. Wait, how about you, 30? I want to ask you about this one. If you're going to build your own Stargrid team or your own squad, what is the name of the team?
All right. So I'm actually a huge fan of Star Trek. So I've been Star Trek Discovery. So I'll name it Discovery Team. Yeah.
Oh, all
to
right.
make it easy. And then probably we'll be the team who those discover faraway lands or rather galaxies. But we'll probably just kill anyone.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. How about you?
Actually pretty fun, bro. Not gonna lie, but if I'm going to build a team as well,
Yeah.
I think I wanna like add a hint of Filipino like culture for this one. If I'm going to build a team, I wanna call it like a superhero vibe, or maybe it's like a bagani squad. So David, this is something I will teach you. So Bagani, the Bagani word, it means hero or warrior. So Bagani team. So we have a Filipino heroes here in the Philippines as well. We have Darna. So Darna is like a Wonder Woman, but instead,
Filipino version.
yeah, a Filipino version of Wonder Woman. But here's the twist: she needs to swallow a rock in order to transform into a superwoman.
Superhero. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like a prerequisite in order to transform. We also have a Lastic Man. Lastic Man is like a in the Fantastic Four, the one who stretches, the guy who stretches. Yeah, it's like that kind of thing, but he dressed like a checkboard. It's like a chessboard, a chessboard on
Checkers.
his checkers on his clothes. So yeah, that's something I would love to have in the game as well. And
Yeah.
then imagine this, like when they are entering in the arena, the epic orchestral is playing the kulintang. Kulintang is like bells or like gongs. Yeah, it's like playing on them, and then like they are walking forwards into the arena, and then before you play they will made their pose. Darna is like he will shout Darna, and then someone will throw a rock for her, and then he will swallow it, and then he will turn into a
Yo,
Superhero.
that's
superhero,
fire.
yeah.
Look, dude, I'm gonna hire you as like a assistant in the game, and we're gonna do like a Filipino character DLC.
Hmm.
Just have,
Hey.
That is something pretty good. Guys, if you have something on your mind, guys, feel free to drop it here on the chats. I want to hear your insights as well. I wanna hear your own squad as well, but we will discuss it later on. So I think we are now hyped for the StarGrid. So we already know StarGrid is a squad type of battle, and yeah. So wait. All right, I'm out of. All right, so we already now in the StarGrid battle itself. We already know what's the like the gist of the game. It's a squad type of battle with here in the YGG Pilipinas. Mind you, we all do love squad types of games where we share the strategies to our community. We play a lot with our community. Basically, we do love a collaboration type of game, or like a squad type of game. So before we jump into the gameplay itself, so maybe you could give us uh the gist of the StarGrid itself, or can you give us what's the meaning behind StarGrid, and what kind of chaos are we flying into?
Yeah, man. So, well, I hate to rain on the parade for the squad hype, but it's actually a 1v1 tactical strategy game.
I'm sorry.
All good.
But maybe in the future, right?
Yeah, maybe. I think so. If we do a sequel, maybe we'll do like a bigger thing. But the interesting thing here is, yeah, it's 1v1. It's actually, I'd say it's a mix of Street Fighter and Final Fantasy Tactics. And my background, actually, before I got into crypto, I was a professional Street Fighter player. For inspiration from that. So as soon as you log into the game, you'll see the big like health bars at the top of the screen, right? For like, it's like Street Fighter style health bars, and all the characters are based off of iconic people in crypto. They're all parodies. It's a game that doesn't take itself too seriously, right? Like, it's meant to be fun and funny. So we have like Space Emperor Trump. We have Vitality Beautycorn. He's based off of Vitality. We have Samurai BZ. He's based off of CZ, CEO of Binance. And we're going to add Elon Musk next month. Elon Musk is an Optimus robot, and he's like a giant mecha. But the lore behind the game is that it's in the distant future. Crypto has literally gone to the moon. So we're fighting on the moon. And all of these people are like space kings that rule their own like armies and factions, and they're all fighting each other for dominance of the whole galaxy. And they all have special abilities, and it's a very quick game. All the matches are like a few minutes long, And it's designed to just be, you play it again and again, and it's very addictive and very fun.
Yeah, and I really love how you mentioned that it's like basically like a fast-paced type of match. Because here in YGG Pilipinas, we do love that kind of game. Just to kill time, because we're a busy person, we're not just playing like 24/7, right? But we do love playing, because we have here not just a 18-year-old kid who loves playing games. You also do have here a from 7-year-old kid who loves casual games, to a 60-year-old man who just want to kill his time playing games. So we have those varieties of players, and with that kind of pace in the matches, I think our community would love that kind of type of match, right? So yeah, Spectrum.
Yeah, so I'm actually thinking if this will be part of, I'm not sure if David, what we do have, what we call the Guild Advancement Program. Yeah, so it's like a questing type here in YGG Pilipinas, or YGG in general, wherein one can explore quest for each featured or partner games of YGG. So if this would be one of those games or part of the gap, well, as we call it, I think this would be a guild war instead.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Even though this is a 1v1 type of match, bro, I would love to see those guilds fighting against
For the-
other guild. And
Yeah.
wait, by the way, shout out to our really awesome community here. They do really type or drop down some heroes in our Philippines that would love to see in the game. We have Spider-Man X versus Venom. We have Gagamboy versus Ipis. So Gagamboy is like a Filipino version of Spider-Man, and then Ipis is like a Filipino version of Venom. We have Volta. Volta is like, how do I say it? It's like a combination of Wonder Woman and the Darna that I mentioned earlier, but it's like a comedic type of hero. So I will not mention everything. And wait, I also love how David mentioned that they integrated some of the most famous builders here in the Web3 space. We have Vitalik, Trump, CZ, and on the next patch they would have Elon Musk. And if we're going to bring a new or like a new type of character in the game, I would love and I would recommend Sir Gabby Dizon to enter that arena. For sure, bro. All of the YGG community would use that.
Yeah.
I would love that. Gabby, if you're watching this, like you're next. You're gonna be in like season. As long as you don't sue us, as long as you don't get angry about it, like Gabby right away. Yeah, that'll be great.
Yes, more new characters in the future for sure. But yeah, so can we we'll just back up a little. I'm sure the whole community would love to hear. You mentioned a lot of things about the StarGrid and in case your team. Let's go ahead and get back to the game mechanics. So you mentioned it would be a one-on-one in the moon, just in case, or a moon type. Yeah. So what kind of players will we strive in here in StarGrid? So maybe
Yeah, absolutely. So basically you have 20 turns to eliminate your opponent before they eliminate you. You just start off, both of you, with 100 HP. And then in the middle of the map, you have power-ups. Every power-up does something different, and there's 10 possible power-ups. So every match, there's either 5 or 6 on the battlefield. And then every match also, a different set of power-ups generates randomly. So you don't know what's going to happen every single game. You have to see which power-ups are on the map that game. In addition, you have 2 robots on each side. We call them killbots. And 2 of them are assigned to attack you, and 2 of them are assigned to attack your opponent. So they do more damage when they're closer to you, and they do less damage if they're far away. So the whole game, you have to decide Am I going to attack my opponent first? Am I going to try to kill my robots? Should I pick up a power up? Should I just try to run away from my robots? And every character has these different special abilities where you can buff yourself, you can steal health, you can teleport, you can build things on the map. Like Trump can build a wall on the map that blocks his opponents and blocks the robots. So yeah, basically you have to react to what your opponent's doing. You know, a lot of crypto games that have a map like this, you think, oh, it's like auto chess or something. But for our game, there's nothing that's auto about it. You have to really make decisions. And if you have to, basically, like you have to outsmart your opponent. And if you make the wrong decisions, you're going to lose. So yeah, that's the basic outline of the game.
Man,
Oh.
wow. Wait, no bias. I think this is my first time hearing that kind of game. So this is like a strategy type of game, and I think this is something I would love to explore. I would love to, because even though this is a fast-paced type of game, there's a lot of things you need to explore in order to win. You're not just going to click anything. You're not just going to watch them play. You're not just going to swipe a random thing. You actually need to think in order to win those games. And yeah, someone commented, is that a Trump assassin? Right, bro. I think David also mentioned earlier that CZ is a samurai.
Yeah. So each character has their own special abilities,
Yeah.
right? Or skill.
That's right. So Trump has a build a wall, and he also has an ability called Super Trump, which gives him a attack and a defense buff for a set amount of turns. CZ has meditate. Every time he meditates, his evasion stat goes up, so he becomes harder to hit. And you can stack it 4 times. So you know how CZ is always like holding up the number 4?
Yeah.
Like every time he meditates, he gets a +4 damage buff. And you can stack meditate 4 times. So if you stack it to the max, like you stack it all 4 times, his evasion is 45%. So he becomes very, very hard to hit, and you miss attacks on him all the time. His second ability is called Iron Focus, where if an attack misses, he gets a free counter attack. So these two abilities really like synergize with each other. And then Vitality Beauty Corn, he can teleport anywhere on the map. So it's a very, very strong ability. And actually, he's our most popular character because I think people just love the teleport. And basically, on your first turn, you can just teleport to a power-up right away.
Okay, that's a strategy.
That way. Yeah. The special abilities have cooldowns. So after you use one of them, you might not get to use it the next turn. So you have to really know your character well in order to make sure you're not making mistakes.
Yeah, I think I will use the CZ here if I'm going to play this one, because he has a lot of dodge, and I think it's gonna be like an outplay type of game, since this is a strategic type of strategical type of mechanics that we have. And yeah, I think that's my insights for that one. How about you, Spectrum?
That's how really excited Bibs is. That's why.
I'm sorry. I already analyzing the game. I'm already predicting what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because I really do love this kind of game.
That's why. So I'm sure Bibs is, I know the community has been dying to understand what would be the ranking system. So we already now have the gameplay and the mechanics and the skills. Can you give us a little bit of breakdown of how we will rank up? I would say.
Yes. Ranks are really important because this game is a competitive game, and you only win token rewards if you win your matches. So if you log on and you keep on losing, you don't get any rewards. So you need to be good at this game to earn.
So it's really a skill-based type of game.
It is. And the ranks will affect how much you earn. So you will have ranks from bronze all the way up to master. So it's like bronze, silver, gold, diamond, right? And master ranked players earn twice as much as bronze ranked players. And then each rank inside of that, there's like bronze 1 through 5, silver 1 through 5, gold 1 through 5. Every one you rank up, you get 2% more rewards for every rank you advance. And so you want to really rank up as fast as you can. In addition to the ranks, we also have win streaks. So as soon as you win a match, you start a win streak. And this is only in ranked match mode. When you have a ranked match win streak, you get a bigger token bonus as well. Up to 10 wins in your win streak gives you 100% bonus. So if you, at any point you lose a match, you lose your win streak and you have to start all over.
Wow. All right. So it's like you actually need to play the game in order to earn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
win
basically.
to earn.
Win to earn, yeah. And wait, and I just want to say this is something like I really want to commend the team for bringing us this kind of game, because here in WebG, people often like find some games that you can earn passively, but in the future the game will just rug, or they will just vanish all of a sudden because they don't like balance out their game. They because people thought that it's like a good game because they could earn passively, but in this game, or in the StarGrid itself, it's like that's their own way in order to sustain themselves and in order to prevent the bots as well, or in order to prevent some multi accounts as well, because you really need to grind in order to earn, and you really need to analyze the game, study the game in order to rank up and claim those points, claim those rewards as well.
Yeah, so this would also prevent, the abusement, or I mean, someone abusing the game. So it's actually really good. So yeah, so ensuring that the game is very strategical, and you have to play it manually. Then no one can do that.
Exactly.
No one can play it at the same time.
All right, so
yeah.
if I win a game,
So-
it's like a plus 30 rank points, right? So if I won a specific like number of matches, let's say 10 matches, what would happen on my rank? Is it gonna be like a consistent type of plus RP points, or is it like, since it's a win streak, I could win more rewards, or I'm stacking rewards?
Yeah, that's right. So there's our token is called Space Money. The ticker is S Money. And every ranked match that you win, you earn Space Money. Space Money is a cap supply token where issuance goes down with halvings when we hit certain percentages of supply. So the time to earn the most tokens is when the game launches. Once we get to 50% of the token mint, you get half the rewards after that. So it's kind of like Bitcoin, right?
Yeah.
Now, in addition to Space Money, there's ranking points. What you're mentioning, RP, is ranking points, and your ranking points determine, if you're bronze, silver, or gold. And when you get win streaks, you also get ranking point bonuses for that win streak. So for the Space Money streak, it's maximum of 10 wins to max out your streak. But for ranking points, it's a maximum of 100 wins.
Ooh.
So, actually, this is very much inspired by Street Fighter. I also play Street Fighter 6. I'm in Diamond League in Street Fighter 6 myself. But when you
that's a flex.
When you play that game, if you get a win streak in those games, you advance your rank really, really fast because the game knows that you're really good, right? Like you just never lose. So we wanted to do the same thing for StarGrid, where like if you win 10 matches in a row from like bronze 1, you're going to advance really, really fast, right? So we wanted the system to reward players who really are good, who are really smart, right? So if you think that you can outsmart your opponent and keep on, winning matches in a long win streak, you're gonna earn a ton of rewards, way more than other people. We're hoping that people will take cool screenshots of like the big win streaks, amounts of space money that they earn. So yeah, I think I'm really excited. Also, you guys mentioned, we designed the system so that it can't be abused and that it's really fun for players who actually want to play a real game, right?
Yes.
On our bio, like our marketing tagline is finally a crypto game that doesn't suck, right? We know, because I also play crypto games, I aped Axie Infinity at the top in 2021. I bought a team of starter Axies for like a lot of money, right?
Whoa.
And then I played every other game that came out in the past 4 years, and most of these other games, they're not even real games, right? You can't even call them. So when we saw that, we were like, no more, man. We're going to change the whole industry. We're going to make something that's actually really, really good. And just because it's good, people are going to be like, oh my God, like we haven't seen this in crypto in a while, right? So yeah, thanks so much for commenting on that. We put a lot of effort into designing it.
Yes, of course. So you mentioned Axie back in 2000. So David here is an OG of all the Web3 gamers.
For sure. And I will also want to commend David here. He is actually a gamer. Like a gamer. It like the word gamer, we could see David here because he's been playing games. He played Web3 games as well. He knows what's the market on the Web3 itself, because I know even though even our community can feel David, what David is saying earlier. Kuya Kebs here say that we feel you, Sir David. Yeah, and then our community is just laughing here because we do really feel you, David. That Web3 games in the market right now is not that kind of game that we have in the Web2 space, and by having StarGrid Battle here, or the StarGrid itself, I think we could revolutionize how we see the Web3 games that we have. It's like StarGrid is saying Web3 games is not dead, right? And we're here to give you a quality type of game, not just for earnings, not just for the hype, but we really do give you a quality game that you could enjoy, that you could refer to your friends as well, that you could share them to your friends, like battle it out to your community as well. So yeah, that's what I really do love about the StarGrid itself. So yeah, kudos to the team for building this kind of game, and I will look forward to play this game as well. So yeah, I already have some questions in my mind, but I will ask it later. So David will not be pressured. So David, we also we are now mentioning the games that we have on the previous discussions that we had. We have some of the games that is really good in terms of Web3 space, but we also do have a Web2 games that is already been hyped over the past few years. So I just want to ask, in all of the games that is dropping in the Web3 space, why should the community or the YGG Pilipinas or online viewers here, the viewers that we have on our socials, deep dive into the StarGrid, or what makes it stand out?
Yeah, for sure. Well, first off, I think it stands out because, like I said, it's a real game. It's really competitive. It's like, we did everything properly. We have original music. We have original assets built in Unity, done by world-class artists. We have real game design. We've play tested the game for thousands of hours already. Like me and my co-founder, we grind this game ourselves to make sure that it's fun. Also, we want to give people everything. So we know that people in Web3, they also want to earn a token, and we want to make that easy. So we have space money, and it's really easy to earn space money. And there's no NFTs, right? Like onboarding is really, really easy. You just connect your wallet. You can play casual matches for free anytime right away. If you like the game, you can try it out. You play some casual matches. If you like it, you can stake to play. We have a brand new model where you can stake stable coins, and in exchange for stable coins, you get daily ranked match tickets. And then after you play the game for however long you like, if you don't like it, you can unstake your stable coins and there's no penalty. So that means that you haven't spent anything. It's like basically free, right?
Yes.
So we want to make this system a system that puts the player first in every way, right? Like there's nothing for anyone to buy. We're not here to sell you some NFTs that think like go to zero and it's like, oh, you're out of luck. Sorry, right? Like, no, the point of this is that you can enjoy it without worrying about like losing any money. And then, you know, you're going to hopefully want to stay just because the game is legitimately fun and you're having a good time. So yeah, I think that makes it really different from any other game that's in crypto right now.
Yeah. That's a really good answer for David. I really love how he answers that. StarGrid is focused on the gamers, not on the revenue that they could get on the game. And I really do love the staking part. And we didn't discuss the staking, but we could discuss it on the next event that we are going to have. But yeah, I didn't realize that staking could actually makes you play in the game, because I just know that if you stake a token, you will earn passively in that part. Yeah, right. But in the StarGrid, if you stake a specific amount of tokens or the stable coins, so basically it will not rug you out, right? So if you stake a specific token, you could play the game. So it's like hitting two birds in one stone. Basically, you're already earning while you are playing as well.
Enjoy.
And those tokens that you have staked is a stable coin. Stable coin, so means
it won't
you will earn you won't be rugged again, right? So
sorry. So I actually understood that what you mentioned or saying, Bibs, wherein it's a stable coin, so it won't just drop or anytime, right? Yeah, which is what we've I think what based on David's experience and his team, I think that's what happened to the most of the community members, or that's why a lot of our players or gamers are not believing in the Web3 game or the crypto game. So that's actually really good strategy. Again, guys, the game and David and his team only created or started the game just 7 months ago. So imagine what could have happened more. So with that, can you tell us about some future or long-term plans?
Okay, wait. But before we proceed on that one, I just want to ask, because I saw a poster earlier that StarGrid is actually on the top 15 games based on the play to earn. I know our community followed play to earn because we do really love their news as well. So the play to earn is, I think it is partnered with the YGG game testers. So we do basically play to earn is actually a valid account for the Web3 games that we have. So yeah, you are seeing what the game itself means. It is on the top 15 or the top 10 trending Web3 games in the market right now as of May 17.
And as you can see, they are on
the
number
top
one.
Dang. And then the StarGrid is not already like it's not publicly launched yet, right? And then it's already on the top one trending in the Web3 game. So what could you say about that, David?
Oh man, dude, when I woke up and I saw this, I was like, this is unreal. Like I couldn't even believe it, because I think there's a lot of hype that's building, because like we're partnered with a lot of people for our launch, and they're giving away the alpha. Like I know you guys are too, like giving away the alpha in the Discords and saying like, guys, this is new game coming up. This is what it's about.
Yeah.
People have just been going crazy on Twitter, just like tagging us, like all of our posts or reading all of our, information that we're releasing. And I think that the trending is measuring like how much Twitter activity there is. And also we're seeing our own Discord kind of blowing up every day after this went live. Like, we're getting like, many, many people signing up every day, like getting on the whitelist and getting early access and playing the game. And I'm like so grateful that everyone has like an interest. And I'll tell you this, man. The best part of this process for me has been like at the beginning of like calls with people when I'm like trying to like show them StarGrid. The beginning of every first call is like, oh, okay, what is this? Just another crappy crypto game. It's probably not even any good, right? Like, who is this guy? He's probably just trying to make money, right? But then I'm like, please, please, please just play the game once. Play one match with me and I'll show you like what's going on. And at the end of that match, everyone is always like, oh my God, like this is like really good. This is like better than I thought it would be, right? And I think that's what's happening. I think that's why we're building the hype is like people are playing it and everyone's having that reaction. And I just love that so much. So like for all of you that are listening right now, like you don't even have to trust anything I say. Like don't believe anything I say. Go play the game once. Just play one match and like tell me what you think, right? And I think you might join the hype.
Well, for sure, we will not just play one match. just by hearing these things from you. But yeah, so everyone is very excited. There a lot of sign-ups from the forum already, and I think they did sign up from the website already. So yeah.
And this is something that I would like to again commend the team as well. They actually used the famous characters in the Web3 market as well. So if I'm a casual gamer on the Web3 space, just scrolling down on X, just seeing a poster from the StarGrid battle, and then I just saw Elon Musk fighting against Vitalik here, who will win? And then I will be like, oh man, what is this game all about? What's going on in this game? Vitalik and Elon Musk is fighting against each other. What's going on, right? And then that's actually a pretty good thing about the StarGrid. They will use everything in the market. They will use anything that is going on in the market now, and then they will use it or integrate it in the game. And then that's the thing. That's how they onboard gamers. How is the trend going on? What's the trend? What is going on in the Web3 space? What are the type of gamers that a Web3 game has? And then and with all of those details, StarGrid is built, and then that's how they onboard players. That it's basically like a marketing plan for the game, and then as well, right? So that's something I really do love about the StarGrid itself. So maybe we hope maybe we see a lore or a story behind those characters or their lores, because I see right so Trump is like a superhero, Vitalik is a unicorn, CZ is a samurai, right? So maybe they could have a lore in the future, but I know the team is building the game.
I have lore right now. I can tell you about these characters right now.
Sure, we would love to hear it.
Yeah, we would love to hear it later on the off stream. So I'm gonna be the first one who will hear their stories. I'm just kidding. So Spectrum, I think we can now proceed on your question earlier.
Yeah. So going back, we're I'm really excited. Apologies, David, if we're
all good.
going here and there, but so kindly tease our community about the long-term plans.
Yeah, sure. So we're gonna add Elon Musk to the game a couple weeks after launch. I'll tell you a little bit about him. Elon can build a Tesla on the battlefield, and it's a Tesla suicide bomb car, and it will drive into your opponent and it will explode, right? He also has an ability called neural brain hack based on
you knew that, all right.
And when he's standing close to you, he can like hack into your brain and disable all of your abilities for the next turn.
It's like an EMP grenade.
Yeah. It's like cables that come out of his arm that like attach to your head. But that's just the short term. In the long term, so I guess this is me asking for help from everyone, right? Like I'll just be very transparent. This is what's happened. Me and my co-founder, we had this dream to make a crypto game that doesn't suck. I think we did it. And they gave us some money to do it, right? Like we raised a little bit of money and we spent all of it to get to this point. Based on how the launch goes in the next like 2 months, 3 months, if it goes well, we can raise more money. And if we do, I'm going to add 8 more characters to this game. And we're going to add like 5 more battle stages. I don't know, maybe like 4 to 6 more battle stages, something like that. And we'll make StarGrid, I think, maybe the best crypto game that's ever been made. And we'll do that within 12 months.
Hey.
Heard it first here, guys.
For that to happen, I need like everyone to play. I need, please, like tell all your friends, like if you like the game, just like log on every day, show your support by playing matches. You know, it would really mean everything to us. It would help us make the dream come true.
Yeah, and yeah, dang. Bro, guys, you've heard it first here. StarGrid is StarGrid needs our help. Because this is something I think David is asking, like our community, what do you call that one? Insights about the game, right? So I think we have here on our marshals, it's called game agents. They are like a very very good game testers that they really analyze the game itself, and then they could even find a bug, even though the casual gamers don't really see it. They could see the every technicalities of the game. So yeah, I think our marshals could do that, and as well on our communities, we have almost 300 people here. I know we could wrap it up on 1,000 players on our peak, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yes.
yeah, I think we could help StarGrid to build their game as well, and we could see the future plans that David mentioned on the 12 months from now.
Yeah. So I'm sure very exciting for all of our community. You don't need to worry. We'll do our best to encourage lots of players for this one. Yes, Bibbs is right. We do have our not just game agents, but we do have our community who would love to see games that would, as you mentioned, that doesn't suck. yeah. So we did ask communities for their questions regarding the game and in anything that we haven't discussed yet. But yeah, so please use the hashtag #StarGrid. And again, we'll choose 10 lucky winners of 100 Gcash each. Okay, so that's another way. Okay, then we'll wait a few minutes from now. So we'll announce possible airdrops or whitelist from David regarding StarGrid. Okay, so first one, we do have a question here from Kotaro. So with so many games, how we would say it in a good way, dying down. but how? I'm sure you're confident, but how would you say that StarGrid will be able to sustain for the long term, more than 12 months?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to get a little specific and nerdy on this. So I hope everyone bears with me here. But
sure.
The main difference between our approach and like the approach of all these games that are shutting down is that they raised too much money. Like Nyan Hero. Nyan Hero is like $13 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
So the same thing happens in Web 2 games where these AAA studios, they cancel games in the middle of production and even after they've already spent like 20, 30, 40 million dollars on the game, because when you spend that much money making one game, it needs to make you at least 2 times, 5 times as much back. And that's very hard to do. So if your marketing team and your BD team sees that hey, that's impossible, you're just going to cut your losses and quit, right? StarGrid, I'll be super, super transparent here. I don't know if anybody else does this, but we raised $300,000 to make this game, right? Pirate Nation raised $30 million, right? We raised less than 1% of how much Pirate Nation raised. So for us, it's much easier to be profitable. It's much easier to recoup all of our costs and to pay salaries of just me and my co-founder and my community manager, a much smaller team. We spend way less money than all these other games. So that's number one. Number two is I already planned out all the features for the next 12 months, even before we started any work on them, right? A lot of these other bigger studios, they raise the money and then figure out how to spend it afterwards. Whereas for us, like I'm being very, very responsible, because also I know that if we're going to raise money from investors, we have to prove to them also that we're not going to be like Neon Heroes or like these other games that are shut down, right? So, but I was already thinking about this since 7 months ago when we started the production process, because I saw the writing on the wall. I did a lot of research on the way that the whole industry is going, not just in crypto games, but in traditional games. And so, yeah, basically, long story short, we're taking a much more old school approach of like a small indie studio, and we're going to over deliver and surprise people to the upside. That's been our strategy from the beginning. And nobody, of course, is going to believe that until we deliver a real game. And I think right now, what we're showing with our public launch is proof, right? This is the first time that people will get to experience it for themselves, and they get to judge for themselves whether or not we're really serious about what we're talking about. So yeah, that's what I would say.
Wow, that's something I would love about David answers. Hey.
Yes.
Wait,
Well,
go ahead.
I
Jen.
think he is actually, or the team is, the StarGrid team is actually basing it from experience. So yeah, they've mentioned what happened to, games like Axie back then. So that's why they really thought about more of the gamers and the players of Web3. Right?
Yeah, and this is something I would also want to mention. If you didn't know, guys, the Call of Duty Warzone has a mobile version of it, but it also shuts down on May 18 or on the Sunday. Yeah, so even though it's we all do know Call of Duty Warzone, right? And then it just shuts down on the mobile version. So we didn't know what happened, but what is something I do know is that I think the lack of plan on how David here just mentioning very specific answers on your question as well, and he mentions a lot of plans that the team is planning on the something we really need to hear. We could hear more about that on our next event, right? So here, this is something what we would love to hear from you, David. Okay, so this is a question that would like a question for all. But this is a specific question from Tito Prodigy. He asks, are we going to see or expect for an airdrops?
Yeah. So we have 7% of our total token supply will be airdropped. And that airdrop happens in 2 phases. And we have this information posted on our Twitter, on our X, from a couple weeks ago. But phase 1 is actually happening right now. And this is for our private beta players. Phase 1 goes until May 22nd. So we have a few private beta players, let's say like, I don't know, about 100 something, 200 players who have been grinding like every day since the end of March. And the number of wins that they rack up will be all pooled together. And however many wins they have out of that whole pool, that's the same percentage of airdrop phase 1 that they will get. So phase 1 is 2% of the total token supply. The max supply is 20 billion tokens. So phase 1 is 400 million tokens that are being given away. And I know I'm giving out a lot of numbers and stuff, but we have it all written down, so you can all refer to it in our X post. Okay, but the exciting thing now is phase 2 is going to start on the 22nd, okay? And phase 2 is 5% of the total token supply. And we're going to do the exact same mechanic where it's based on the number of wins you have in ranked matches. So just for example, let's say that by the end of phase 2, there's 100 wins total in ranked matches and you have 5 of them. Then that means you get 5% of the total airdrop pool, right? So what the phase 2 will be once public launch happens is basically a big race to see how many wins you can get, right? And the more wins you get, the more of the airdrop pool you qualify for. But in addition to the airdrop, you're also still just winning space money for every win that you have with the win streaks and the ranks and everything. So it's like prizes on top of prizes. And the special benefit for YGG community members is that if you sign up and you pre-register with your wallet address, you get 4 free ranked match tickets every single day from May 22nd until June 12th. And that means you get those free tickets even without staking anything. So that means you literally get to win matches, win space money, and also get qualified for the airdrop for absolutely nothing, like for free. Like you don't have to do anything besides just give us your wallet address and you get all those perks.
Yeah, man. I thought the first 4 matches is like a 4 matches for the whole term of the public phase. Wow, so it's like a 4 matches per day.
Yes.
Oh,
all the
oh my
tickets,
God.
They reset every 24 hours.
Yeah. Guys, pre-register now, guys. I know this is huge for a free-to-play gamer like me who hasn't that much of a stable coins on my wallet, and then if I really want to play the game, how could I play it? So this is how StarGrid onboards players, guys. Just pre-register on our G forms, and then they will give you a free 4 rank matches, free ranked matches, guys, and that is huge for a free-to-play gamer. And then imagine this: if you won that 4 matches every day, for sure your rank will be so high, you will start earning for sure, and then your points will be up high, and then you will earn a lot of airdrop points, and then you will earn basically.
Yes. So just to add with that, David, so I'm sure it would be an exciting rank matches once it's released, but will there be what do you call this, a restriction, or how the matchmaking works? So for example, I can only match with someone with my same rank, or will I be matching with someone as expert as you?
So it all depends on how many players are online at the same time. So right now, like because we're still in private beta, people like to, kind of pick the same hours to all be online. So there's other times in the day where there's like not many people online. So like, yeah, during those times when it's not as popular, we will match anybody who's online. So you might get matched with like an expert player. But if the game is very, very popular, we do have an algorithm that matches you with the people who are closest in rank to you. So if there's like 100 people online all at the same time, or 1,000 people online all at the same time, you'll only be matched with people that are of similar rank. But also you should know, if you get matched with somebody much better than you and you beat them, you get way more ranking points.
That's actually a satisfying moment, and then it's like a clippable moment of your life.
Yeah, so that will be good.
Yeah, and then Rasta Raven here also mentioned, I like to be matched with the pro players so that if I lose, I can have an excuse or an alibi. All right, I lose to a pro player. No worries. Yeah.
That's all of us. Yeah. I also want to say that the pro players right now in the private beta, they're the ones who grind the most, because in the private beta, you get 50 tickets a day. So we have one player right now. He's becoming kind of famous. His name in Discord is Dub, D-U-B. And he's won more than anyone else, even more than me and my co-founder. And he beats us like on a regular basis. He plays Vitality Beauty Corn. So now it's like a joke in our Discord, like, oh, if you're matched against Dub, like it's over.
Just quit match already.
Yeah. You're gonna get dubbed, like that.
He's so good. Yeah, exactly. He's so good. He's so good. but we're hoping. I think a lot of people are getting better. Also, here's another perk. I don't know if now's the best time for me to announce it. But what we want to do, especially for YGG players, because I've been kind of talking up the private beta and airdrop phase 1, and you guys might feel some FOMO that you're not in there already.
Yes.
I have great news. If you submit your wallet address today or tomorrow, we will get you in the private beta right away within 24 hours, and you can start grinding for free 50 match tickets a day, qualify for airdrop phase 1 before the 22nd. And that's if you submit your wallet address sometime in the next 48 hours. We'll get you in there. And that's like a special early access perk for YGG community as well.
I can see Bib signing up already.
Hey, how do you?
I can see his eyes doing like this.
Because I'm looking for the link, so that's why. Because I saw how David mentions that. Dang, you actually need to sign up now. Because aside from the first 4 free matches, there's a lot of rewards that they could get you, and then you could actually access the game early on. So I could grind the game early as much as I can. So yeah, I need to register now, or maybe after the stream, because 30 is leak. What am I doing right now? All right, so okay, so you mentioned earlier that Space Grid could have a ranked system, right? And then you need to play some matches, and then if you have a win streak, you could earn more, and then if you beat a pro player or a player that has a higher rank than you could earn more points than you usually earn. So I just want to ask, because Seto here asked, is there any limit on how many tokens we can earn per day, or is there a limit on the tickets? Because you mentioned earlier that there is a player whose name is Dub that has a 50 tickets. So is there like a limit for that one, or is the 50 is the maximum number?
That's a great question. So in the private beta, everybody gets 50 tickets, and that is the limit, no exceptions. Starting on the 22nd, you can have unlimited tickets based on how much you stake. And how that works is, if you stake $1 million, you will get 200,000 daily ranked match tickets. And you'll immediately look, nobody has enough hours in the day to play that many matches.
Yeah.
Right? So the reason why you can do that is because we have a system called delegation. This is just like scholarships.
Oh my God. Nice.
So if you deposit a lot and you get thousands and thousands of tickets in our game UI, you can delegate those tickets to another player. Basically, you sponsor them and they can pay those matches for you, and you can split the space money that you earn from all the wins. So you're basically like, if you want to be a manager and you have 10,000 tickets, you could give that to several hundred other players. And then you can keep track in the game UI itself of how much space money all of those players have earned. And again, this is all staking stable coins. So you can withdraw that huge amount of stable coins anytime as well. And there's no penalty. There's no fee for doing that.
Yeah.
There's only an 18-hour lockup on deposits. So you could deposit everything and you could withdraw it again, 2 days later or whatever. So yeah, we're hoping that Wales will really be interested in allowing lots of players from around the world to play for free.
Yeah, and this is something I would love about the StarGrid. You guys already have the lending system. What, in just 7 months, bro? This is. I already hosted some of the games that YGG has. I also hosted some of the games that we have on the Sylphy Academy as well. And most of their plans is like the lending part. It's like their last plan, or it's
Not
like
not
their
a priority.
not a priority, but you guys have already integrated that kind of feature in the game, which is a really good feature as a free-to-play player like me, or as a free-to-play player here on the YGG Pilipinas. I know there's a lot of player here who doesn't have that much money,
Capability.
yeah,
Yeah.
capability to stake on the game. And then with the help of the lending system that StarGrid has, players who is, a competitive player who's just playing F2P or free to play could actually grind the game and, yeah, make their way on the leaderboard just by playing for free. So yeah, wow, that's actually a good feature in just 7 months. Dang.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Good job, guys.
this is real, guys. This is real. I'm not exaggerating everything.
The
This is
delegation
something
system will go
really good
live
feature.
on the 22nd. That's what it's.
Also,
Well,
Yeah.
and like we're pushing really hard. That's the one feature we're finishing. My CTO, he's like coding it up like today. We're testing
Yeah.
it tomorrow, and so it's scheduled to go live on the 22nd at latest. There might be a couple days delayed, but I expect it to go live like basically
Wow.
very, very,
your
very soon.
CTO for programming. Yeah,
Dang.
congratulations, guys, in advance. Yes, as Bibs mentioned, I would agree that this is actually something that happened way back in Axie, right? And back then, it's not really integrated in the game. You have to, do it manually. And you guys mentioned that this is already within the game. So wow. But yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, go Bibs.
And and this question is before the Axie, after the Axie hype, when we have a game that will be featured, they are like, is there going to have a scholarship system for this one? This game is going to have a lending system, and then most of the games they always say that yeah, we will have it, but in the next plans it will be integrated. So in the few years and the next years of after the Axie hype, it's like 2022, right? And then after that months or after those years, people don't really ask anymore that kind of question because they always get the same answer, which is
Yeah.
like we will use it on the future, our future plans. But yeah, something like that, something like this. So yeah, this is something a really good feature for the game. I really commend the team for having this kind of feature. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Right.
I just want to say about this, like, we know how important it is, right?
Mm.
Like, we know that if we don't have this, the game will not be successful. We need everyone in the Philippines to be able to play. We need everyone in Pakistan and Africa, like in South America. This game isn't just for the US or like Germany or whatever, right? Like,
Yeah.
we want this game to be for the entire world.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, like it's priority, it's like top priority for us. And yeah, we're really, really excited to be working with community members. Also, it's a fun way to engage in Discord, right? So like you can put the wallet address, you can put the number of tickets, but like to find the people to make the deals, like the delegation deals, we expect everyone to be in our Discord and the YGG Discord to be like, hey, I got 50 tickets. Who wants to play, right? Yeah, I think that'll be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun for sure. Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, so since you mentioned already that yes, the same goal as the YGG and YGG Filipinas is to onboard a lot of people. I think this would be somehow related to that. Is StarGrid going to be available in other devices? Since
Yes.
not most would have access to a computer or a laptop. So yeah.
Absolutely. So right now it's not good on mobile. Like I'm just going to be really real with you guys. Like if you have like the MetaMask mobile app,
Yeah.
you can play StarGrid in the browser there, but like it's not optimized yet. Like so you need like a really, really intense phone for it to run well. And even then, like it doesn't rotate full screen very well. You can't zoom in very well on mobile. So basically we know that and we apologize. We're sorry that it's like that right now. But basically in 7 months time, we spent all of our budget to make the best game that we can. And we need to raise more funds in order to have the budget to optimize for mobile. But that's also our highest priority. if this launch is successful, you can expect an optimized mobile version running on multiple browsers on Android within like a few months, definitely before the end of this year. And we know how important that is to the mission. But yeah, right now, I'll be the first one to say it really sucks on mobile, and I'm really sorry about that. So we hope that everyone finds a way to play on browser for now, because that is the best way to play on a laptop or a desktop. But yeah, it's something that we're aware of.
Yeah, and I would love. I also want to mention that StarGrid, guys, is actually a browser-based game, so you don't need to install anything. You don't need to have a specific launcher. You just need to type the link in your browser, and then as long as you have your MetaMask, you're good to go. You're good to play the StarGrid itself. So yeah, even though it's accessible on the mobile, guys, yeah, it's the team needs to optimize the game more. So but if you have a very good phone like the phone of Spectrum or
No.
you can play the game, right? So yeah. So guys, again, this is accessible for all, but it is not that optimized in your mobile. So better to play in your laptop or your desktop to enjoy
Yeah,
the game.
so and we love the honesty of saying it up front that currently it's not yet optimizable for mobile. So
Yeah.
at least, but yeah, that's good. Will there be like if for example me and Bibs doesn't have any rank tickets anymore, can we just
Oh,
play one on
it's like
one
a custom match, right?
custom matches?
Yes. So we have Play Against a Friend,
Yeah.
which will be live as a feature sometime like a couple weeks after launch. We're scrambling to like get all these additional features out. I'll talk about all the game modes. So there's going to be casual match that's live already, where you can just match up against anybody, and there's no rewards. It's not ranked. It's just for fun. There's also going to be Play Against AI. So we're programming our AI bots right now, so you can just practice against CPU. And yeah, you're going to be able to send a specific wallet address request to play a friendly match. So Bibs, if you have 30's wallet address, you'll just type it in and be like, let's play a quick casual match. And he's going to get a pop-up that says, Bibs is sending you a friendly match request.
Yeah.
Okay, and you guys jump in. It's just like Xbox Live or PlayStation Network. And the cool thing is it's all on chain. It's all built on Arweave and it's L2 called AO. My CTO, he's really, really cracked. He's really a genius. Like he basically built on-chain PlayStation Network. So
yeah.
do all of this with your wallets, and it's the first time that anybody's doing this on chain. So
Yeah.
we're really excited for everyone to try that out.
Yeah. Slow clap for the team for this one. Yeah. For sure. I would love to explore more the game on the 22nd of the May. So yeah, before we have our last question, this question is from my heart as a content creator myself. So I just want to ask if StarGrid actually have a creator program or an ambassador program that we could join, so that do you guys have any programs for that one, or do you have a future plan for that part?
So right now we don't, but
Yeah.
we are planning on it. It's a budget thing. Like I said, like we literally spend our whole budget, right? For you, Bibs, I will pay you out of my own pocket. We'll do.
What?
Wow.
No.
Like, I don't even need a budget. I'll just use my own money. We'll figure something out. But also in the future, we do have 3% of the token supply saved for like our treasury, our marketing budget. So we can definitely give out some grants in space money for creators. But I know everyone also wants to get paid in US dollars as well. So once we raise like the next round of funding, I think, we'd go pretty hard in a creator ambassador program.
Wow, guys. So look out for their announcement in their X for that part. So yeah, thank you so much, David, for answering that question. But even though I don't have that much like yeah, even though I don't have any role for that one, if I really do love the game, you can check out my contents. If I really do love that game, I will create a content for that one. So yeah. So thank you so much for David for answering that question. So yeah, I think it's time. Thank you so much, David, for answering all of our community questions on our question as well. I really do love our icebreaker earlier. So yeah, I know our community loves that well as well. I know our community loves you as well. So guys, if you have any
Thanks.
more questions that we didn't answer, you could go on their Discord. Their Discord is on their X. So you could go on their X account. It's StarGrid Battle, and then you could hop in on their Discord and then ask your question there. And then their community is very welcoming, as I could say, I could see. So yeah, thank you so much, David, on giving us your time here on the YGG Pilipinas. I hope you have a very good time discussing with us, having a hangout with us. So before we give you our before we close the stream, maybe you could have some shout outs on our stream before we wrap things up.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to say, guys, I had a blast. This is like the funnest interview I've ever done for the game. So thank you so much for having us. Thank you so much for partnering with StarGrid and for showing your community members. And thanks to everyone who tuned in. I want to shout out to my co-founder Simone Amico. None of this would be possible without him. He's so good at what he does. I want to shout out to our community manager, El Tio. You guys are going to meet him later this week on Crypto Fiesta. He's like so fun to talk to. He's like the best guy ever. I also want to shout out the entire Arweave community, the entire AO, the computer community.
Let's
Without
go.
that technology, we wouldn't be able to build this kind of a game and to bring this kind of a vision to reality. So if any of you guys who are listening haven't heard of Arweave or AO, definitely check that out as well. And yeah, shout out to all the players who've already logged in at stargrid.ar.io to play matches. We love you guys. Thank you so much for all of your feedback and for enjoying the game. We hope everyone here, if you haven't tried it yet, that you give us a try and let us know what you think. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, for sure. Again, guys, this is the StarGrid itself. We learned so much about the game. We don't play that game. We don't really play that game, but I know we learn much about the game itself. So, guys, again, this is the StarGrid Battle, a crypto game that doesn't suck. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much, David, for giving us your time. Thank you so much for our community members as well. I want to give some shout outs to our last members here. We have Dong Pio, Ikigai, Newbie, Berna, Kudasai, si Sir Sai, si Diat, Senpu, JC, Prodigy, and our silent viewers here on our social media platforms as well on our Discord servers. You guys are awesome. Before we proceed on our outro, I would love to reiterate our announcements. So 30, can you say it again, our announcements?
Sure. But before that, I think it's time for David to say goodbye to our community so that he won't stay on our stream. See you,
Thank
David.
you so much, David.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right. So, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for participating on our event. I know you guys are really excited on our Thursday event. I also excited to see how StarGrid what is the gameplay behind the StarGrid. I just saw a glimpse of the game, but I really hooked to play it. So yeah, maybe we could enjoy it on the Thursday. So yeah, 30, you can now proceed on the announcements.
Yes, so lots of still upcoming. Again, you can still register using our forms to the StarGrid, so to have access to the game as early as possible. And of course, we do have our weekly schedule tomorrow. Together we play. Thursday is the Crypto Fiesta, so StarGrid will be featured as mentioned by David. And of course, Friday would have Together We'll Learn at 8 p.m. As our NHS Jumbo Raffle draw is still ongoing. Just quickly sign up for the Aniches linked and follow all the required mechanics. And of course, later, and of course, another promo that we still have an ongoing is the Soul Player wallet. Kindly ensure that you are downloading and installing using the YGG sign up link. And I think for those who liked and share our Facebook Live, you can still share your screenshots here on our Discord, and we'll choose 10 lucky winners with 100 Gcash each.
Yes, sir. So yeah, thank you so
Alright.
much, guys, for watching our YGG Hangouts X StarGrid Battle. We do have more events like this on our next days. We do have on Thursday, so we are gonna be seeing you guys on the next event. So see you guys. My name is Bibs. You can follow me on the X. It's at Bibs the Explorer. How about you, 30?
Hi guys, this is 30 your seller lead. You can follow me at Sleepy30 on X, and of course here on our Discord. So again, thank you for keeping us
Yes, sir.
supported, and of course our new game. It's more than the record. We have extended a little, but
Yeah,
yeah.
'cause
So
yeah, we do really enjoy discussing it with David earlier. So yeah, I didn't realize that we're already in the top of the hour. So
there
yeah,
you go.
we are now. So yeah, shout outs to everyone who is here on us. So thank you so much, guys, for giving us your question, for giving us your time. So we are gonna be seeing you guys on the next event. See you guys, and
Here on YGG,
ikaw
ang
bida.
bida.
Cheers.
StarGrid Battle Tactics. Choose your character. Vitality Beauty Corn, Samurai BZ, Space Emperor Trump. Killbots, engage! Fight for supremacy!
OFW is an overseas Filipino worker, so it's common for Filipinos to work abroad because the salary is higher there, like times 10. Everyone's dream is to work abroad, just so they can have money to provide for their families. I'm an MFW. I'm a metaverse Filipino worker. I just want to travel all over the world, but I don't want to work abroad.
Welcome, MFW Caravan Davao! Welcome to MFW Davao!
This is a movement that champions innovation, opportunity, and empowerment to every Filipino in the digital age.
Actually guys, the beauty of being an MFW is pwede mong mabalance yung mga personal responsibilities mo, like being a student, mom, or kung ano pa yan, to earning opportunities. So it doesn't limit you.
Upskilling. So, kasi dito, kaya ginagawa natin yung Metaverse Filipino Worker Caravans. To really show you guys, ano ba mga opportunity, ano ba yung mga oportunidad na meron dito sa space.
Welcome, MFW Davao!
Ginagawa natin sa YGG, we want to prove na your time is valuable, no? And in the process, nag-enjoy na kayo, nag-earn pa kayo.
Thank you, YGG, for gathering participants here today and bringing the caravan to Davao, showcasing games, bringing global digital opportunities, and limitless possibilities to our city and our region.
Daghang salamat, MFW Davao!
Daghang salamat, MFW Davao.
Daghang salamat, MFW Davao!
Step beyond tradition with a drop of magic. Clash in epic battles where magic reshapes strategy. Unleash spells to transform the game. Attack! Defend! Trick! Master them all! Ready to duel in the realm of magic?
StarGrid Battle Tactics. Choose your character. Vitality.